when they get the soot on their face.
Right.
Somebody was accusing that of being blackface recently.
So and again, you're like, and we've had this happen with other things.
I think it's a hot button topic, and people are upset about the actual use of blackface. So
which is
now,
rightly
like wherever
so.
they look, they're seeing blackface, like everywhere. And I really doubt Katy Perry meant it.
Oh God,
like
absolutely
not. It was
not.
on a shoe. It was just a black shoe with a little face on it.
And then she has one that's like a cream color that has that face, and she has purses. Right. It was probably like her whole line. But here's my thing. I don't think Katy Perry saw that. I'm telling you, those designers are whipping that stuff up, and they're just sending it out.
They're like Katy Perry label. I think you're right. I honestly think they make the stuff, and then they like people bid on whose label it's going to be.
I don't
even think it has anything to do with like her designing it. They just want to slap. They just design it.
So I don't even think
slap
Katy
a label
Perry
on it. Like they do that in They do that with furniture. You can buy furniture that's the identical furniture, just with a different brand on it and stuff. So it's just they're just slapping different labels on things. I don't think Katy had anything to do with it.
Yeah.
And to me, it didn't look like a blackface reference to me.
No. But when you said it, it did. So when I read the article, you're right. I think like it's just a hot topic right now. But when they said it, I looked and then I'm like, oh, I do see that. But I would have never if it wasn't mentioned. So I don't know.
If it wasn't mentioned, you would have just been like, oh, that's a cute shoe.
Whatever. That's a dumb shoe. It's ugly or, you know.
Shoe. It has nothing to do with an African-American person.
Right. So, you're right, So, all right, really quick, let's move on to this. These two kids went into this abandoned home to smoke pot, and they found a tiger. Did you imagine?
Yeah. The only thing I was surprised about that it was in Texas, not in Florida.
Yeah.
That was the only surprising thing about that article. That's sad. I'm glad the tiger's been rescued. It's been sent to some kind of, refuge.
These kids are going in there to get stoned, and you're like, they're probably just like smoking their bong.
Who leaves the stray tiger behind?
But
who leaves the tiger? Like, let's talk. Like,
I don't know. Obviously, huge drug dealers. I'm gonna bet.
Yeah, probably a drug dealer.
That was probably bought it from someone, because he had a ton of money and thought he was cool, Yeah, it's crazy.
Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, and it was in Houston.
That's where I get my tigers. Yeah,
and it was found in a cage in the home of the garage. It's insane. People are crazy.
I'm glad the tiger got rescued, but they probably thought there was something serious in that pot that they bought.
Yeah, right.
Imagine. They're like, what is this laced with? There's a tiger.
Yeah. Well, now that it's Valentine's Day, Amy, we did tell the story you could get a cockroach named after.
Yeah, but you know what? I found out what they do with the cockroaches.
Oh, they feed them to something.
They feed them to the meerkat.
Yes.
Okay. So we didn't know that. We didn't know that when we reported on.
Right. They're raising them for the meerkats.
Food. Yeah, they're using them for food.
Well, this new wildlife center said it will name a salmon after your ex, and they will feed it to a 1,000-pound bear on Valentine's Day.
Love that, too. That's fantastic.
So I'm all about that.
Like
and everybody...
That's a really good fundraiser.
It is a great fundraiser to get money. It is. It's a fabulous idea. Cute. But I love the fact that I don't know, I didn't read the entire article, but they should have done video of all the salmon getting thrown to the bears, and then at the end of the video all the names scrolling on a screen. Our special thanks to and then the person's name who bought it, and then just the ex-lovers, I say. Just all their first names.
Yeah, that's I love that. I love
and everybody could have got.
I love that next level of petty, but for a cause.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I do too.
I love that.
And they all could have got their story, which is another one that just cracked me up yesterday. the guy that won the lotto and went to collect his jack. You know, they make you go on stage
this is great.
and go on TV, and everybody like dreads that because everyone now knows you won the lotto.
Right.
You're no longer anonymous. He went on stage wearing the Scream.
Some kind of robe. Yeah.
Yeah. So he had the Scream, like the whole robe and the mask.
Covered. So you couldn't see anything on him.
Yup. And he said
Great idea.
Yeah. He said the reason is he has a ton of family in Jamaica, and he did not want them to know who he was because they'd all come looking for him. But he was from Jamaica, so he moved here.
Yeah, it was the Kingston lot. No, I think it was the
was in Jamaica.
Yeah,
you're right. Winner of the Super Lotto in Jamaica. That's right. Wore the mask. Right. And he said he had a lot of relatives there in Jamaica, and he did not want them to know who he was.
Well, it's a very impoverished country, so I would be worried about that. Yeah, so I would be worried too.
I just was like, that is the best idea. If I ever win the lotto, I'm going up in a mask.
You can't tell us what it's going to be like. The Masked Singer, but the Masked Millionaire. You know?
Can we?
How is the Masked Singer going?
Yes, it's on my notes, and I skipped over it. Okay, so
I want to hear who's been unmasked so far.
Unmasked. So, for everybody that doesn't know, there's a TV show on, and it's called The Masked Singer. And I decided it was going to be the stupidest show in the world, and I watched it, and now I'm like addicted to it, and I couldn't figure out why. And now I learned that it's one of the most popular shows on TV, and they've already been picked up for 2 more seasons. So I'm not the only person that got sucked into something stupid.
I see it on my Facebook all the time.
Okay, so last night they unmasked LaToya Jackson.
No!
Yes. She was the alien.
Really? Was she good at singing?
Not really. That's why she didn't make it very far. But I'm telling you, there's a female on there who's the lion, and there's another female who's the bee. And I think the bee is Gladys Knight.
Really?
Yes, the hints have all led to it being her. She said she's got 10 Grammys. Either it's Tina Turner, and she's an amazing singer.
Oh, it could be Gladys, because we know she's like in the spotlight lately.
And she said she's a singer who was like old school.
She's got 10 Grammys?
This person. So it's either Tina Turner or Gladys, I'm guessing.
Are those the only 2 people? I mean, not that many people have 10 Grammys, right?
I know.
Can't you just Google?
Oh, no, I think a lot do.
Huh?
I think a lot do.
A lot have 10 Grammys?
Yes. Taylor Swift won like 12 in one night or something,
well,
remember?
we know it's not Taylor. You could tell by the sound of it.
No, right. It's definitely an older black female by her singing. Yeah. So they're thinking it's Gladys or Patti LaBelle.
Oh, Patti LaBelle.
Because she made a reference about cooking. So I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It's hard they give you little hints.
Wow, maybe I'll have to watch the finale.
Yeah, I mean, it's
just the finale. I don't want to watch the rest of it.
Yeah, that's not I think these are the last 2 episodes now. There's next week, and then they're done. So, yeah, that's my TV update for the day. This one story is very long, which I'm probably going to save for a different time because we have. We don't have a lot of time, but really quick, Amy.
Look at you budgeting our time wise.
Yeah, well, we've only got a couple minutes, and this one we want to talk about the porn stars and Snapchat being their new format. And no, because me and you think it's brilliant. They're entrepreneurs, but we're going to talk. That's a long conversation for us.
That is a long conversation.
We have to do our explanation of why. But anyway, so real quick, tune in next week if you want to hear that conversation. But right now I want to talk about the man that was arrested walking into Planet Fitness, taking off all of his clothes and start stretching on the yoga mat in front of everybody.
And he said he thought it was a judgment-free
zone. I don't know why this makes me laugh so hard.
Because people take things so literally. Like, they don't have any sense of situational awareness. I mean, isn't that something...
Amy, just
it's not okay to do that anywhere.
Amy,
okay, you can't just go in a public place and do that unless you're at the bathhouse. Okay, go down to the bath. Go down to the. Have bathhouses anymore?
I don't know, but I just picture like this really skinny.
And people ask us why we don't go to the gym. That's why.
That's why.
Because there could be a naked man down there on a yoga mat. We don't want to see that.
Yeah, so the police walked in.
I'd be offended by that.
And there he was, they said, in a yoga position, getting arrested. All right, everybody, we'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Bye.